Our next stop finds us in Canute, Oklahoma, C-A-N-U-T-E. I think that's how you say it. This Cotton Ball Motel sign, I should have probably walked up a little bit, is a very famous sign on the Mother Road. So we'll see if we can't find a couple of the other famous signs here too. But this is one of many. If you have any type of Mother Road inclination, or you've noticed this, if you know, you know. We'll see what's next. It rains, I'm not going to get wet for this, but we are on the Mother Road. This is original poor. This is in pretty good shape for original poor. So I wanted to point this out. This is between, if you take off at exit 57 and drive to exit, and then get back on at exit 50 off of I-40, this is where you'll find it. So here you go. We'll see what's next. We had to hang a U-turn here to get to Lucielle, so it's a pretty famous place, and it's worth a stop, so you'll see it now. Now you know damn well it didn't rain until 30 seconds ago. We are at the famous Lucielle's, just outside of Hydro, Oklahoma on the Mother Road. The building was built in 1927. Lucielle and her husband Carl bought it in 1941. They ran this business for decades until Interstate 40 was built and then fenced. So people couldn't really, or fenced and limited access like all interstates are. So pretty much killed the business. Lucielle lived here for 59 years, both in and out of business. And I believe she died in 2000. There's a sign, but I'm going to walk back to the car. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. Lucielle won a bunch of awards for Route 66 and from the government, from the state and such. She was very well beloved. I wrote about her before. I'm getting wet. We're going to get back in the car. This is where the old Pony Trust Bridge was, right here on the Mother Road. I knew it was being torn down and being replaced. So here we are. Of course, we ignore the road closed do not enter signs. It's a good thing probably too that we did ignore them, as I block out my brother's plate. Because being that we're all at that age to know where these are. So I'll see if I can't pip in a picture of an old picture of the bridge. I noticed that I say I'm going to do a bunch of this stuff and I forget, but I'll see if I can't take care of at least this one. So we're going to head back out. You know, there was an old bridge kind of sort of hidden away just up the road here. We'll see if we can't pull over and see that. If you see it, you do. If you don't, well, you'll see the next shot. So we'll see what's next. Well, you know, we always have to stop and talk to motorcycles, so I'm not going to stick a camera up in their face. And not always, anyway. My brother, you know, still with the Peterson gift of gab. We're at a particular, I forget the name of this place, I'm going to find out here in a second. The one gal, she was wearing the white t-shirt type thing, long sleeve. Has a, it looks like a Spider F3 by Can-Am, and she said she loves it. Her husband said, he's riding a big full dress Harley. He says, you know, when she puts it in reverse, I'm jealous. And, you know, I've praised reverse on my RTL about 43,000 times. And it's a geared reverse. For those of you maybe new that don't realize this, the Goldwing, the early, some of the reasonably newer Goldwings, the 1500s have a starter driven reverse, but on the Spider it's straight up.
Brother, I gotta tell you, no short of something, man.
Let me tell you, my brother.
I want to hear it because I'm loving it.
Let me tell you, my brother, I am styling today.
Just tell you what, you've been to Hawaii, haven't you?
No, I have. Oh, actually, hold on. I retract that, but the answer is yes. I had to think about it because it was with my last wife, and I tried to erase all the memory of yet another incredibly horrible mistake.
Brother, were you ever in service?
No, no, my brother, I stutter and they wouldn't let me in.
Brother, God gave you, that was his plan. Nobody in the military would ever wear a pair of damn shorts like that and walk around.
Well, then they, you know, and
give me a hug.
And the black
Give me a
socks,
hug.
brother. And the black socks.
Yeah, see, that's what makes
Look, the black shoes and the black socks.
that right there makes you the perfect man. Ugly and dressed accordingly.
And does, well, probably some of this stuff I'm going to edit out. So if it looks a little choppy, you know why. But I'm going to get a film here. Well, you see some of the water. This is Pops, and Pops is the soda shop. So we're going to go into Pops. This lights up at night. I imagine I'll be able to find a picture. You see the straw? So I'm going to edit this 6 minutes and 50 seconds, a little bit more manageable, and we'll see what's next. We'll go inside. Okay, we're inside Pops, and you can see the endless amounts of soda. It is starting to get crowded. It is Sunday, and it is Mother's Day. My brother's going to pick up 6 assorted, different flavors. They even have some, of course, no Diet Mountain Dew. It's like, you know, nevertheless, this is the inside of Pops. We're down the street from the Round Barn in Arcadia. And as I walk back to the car, I'm going to badmouth my brother here, so hold on. It looks like they have some type of diner or restaurant dealie here too. I saw people having ice cream floats and shakes, milkshakes made. So I am fairly positive I follow 1 or 2 guys that have been here before. I talk about the other travel channels that I follow. I'll look it up. It's got to be John or Steve, more likely than not, and you'll see some of their handiwork here. But now we're going to talk about my brother. On the way over here, and you saw the road footage, and maybe I clipped in me having to run to the bathroom. Him and I have much, damn it, much different tastes in music. Well, anyway, Rick Springfield comes on with "I've done everything for you, you've done nothing for me." And in the car, I said, you know, I'm almost certain that Sammy Hagar wrote this. Rick Springfield didn't write this. Now, it turns out that Sammy Hagar did write it. I was right. Of course, Siri in the car is awesome for stuff like this. So we confirmed that Sammy Hagar, and you know how I feel about Sammy Hagar, wrote and sang a song, and then Rick Springfield in 81 or 82 made it a national hit and an MTV hit. So that's where you may have heard the song, but Sammy came out with it first. It's his song. And when I saw him live last year at the Strat, and every time I've seen him, he sings that song with a special gusto to let everyone know, and all the men in there thinking, dude, or the women probably too, you know, dude, I know where you've been. We've all been there. We've all made terrible choices. Nevertheless, my brother had the audacity. Well, first he had the courage, and then he had the audacity. We played Sammy Hagar's live version, and he had the audacity to say that Rick Springfield's was better. Now, I told my brother, I said, I need to pull over right here, and I need you to get out so I can administer a beat down for the agents, because you need a beat down right now for even disparaging Sammy Hagar, much less the audacity of saying that Rick fucking Springfield sings a Sammy song better than Sammy himself. My brother needs a beat down. Now, he has to go to sleep, and that's what I reminded him of. So 3 minutes into our nonsense, I'm out in front of Pops. He's filling up his 6-pack for CJ. The Round Barn is right down the block. I don't think we're gonna go in. And I'll say it again, because you know how much I love to repeat myself. that the couple of the travel guys that I follow have also been there. I'll link into their stuff without stealing it too badly, and we're going to press on here in a minute. This is actually getting to be a pretty busy place, so we'll see what's next. Well, our next shot's going to be inspecting the Goody Pineapple Soda 12-ounce bottle, the Frosty Green Apple Soda, a 11.2-ounce bottle, a Frosty Cherry Limeade. Now these Walmart sugar-free cherry limeade fizzy waters are really damn good. I like those, and they're 80 cents a piece. So real cane sugar blue raspberry Route 66 soda, the Dang That's Good butterscotch root beer, gluten and caffeine free in a 12-ounce bottle. And finally, the Route 66 Real Cane Sugar Orange Soda in a bottle that is an indeterminate size. Oh, 12 ounces. Here we go. So, that's what my brother bought for my godson CJ, and we'll be out of here in a second. Okay, these riders have gone inside. So this guy's riding a new, what looks to be a new Indian. A lot of people that I talk to that have these and I've read really like them. Here is a Harley Davidson. Here is our, no?
These are all Indians except for
I retract, my God, I'm an idiot. Thank you for this. This is a 116 Indian. This will be a pretty full dress jobber. They have Missouri plates.
Kansas City.
And Kansas City. Here's a Kansas guy. Also another Indian. Here's the gal who just made sure to pull my head out of my ass for me and realize that they're all Indians except for the Can-Am. This is actually a Spider F3 that I'm up closer, not in their face. And then a final Indian. Now, the people that I have spoken to and read online love these. And I will add to the story that when I rented a car, I think to go to my stepmom Bev's funeral last year or 2 years ago, however long it's been. That's just been a year before last. I went from Enterprise, and the two people I was being chauffeured back to our respective houses with were a guy and a gal, probably at least in their mid-40s, and they both, hold on, damn it, I gotta get the sides on. They both had Indians, and they used to have Harleys, and so we talked about that. Charlie's holding up, and they really liked the Indians. They were really happy with the Indian. The performance, how the dealer treats them, the ride, the cost, the maintenance. So I've talked about Harley, and this is one of the problems Harley faces, is that not only is it a shrinking demographic and a shrinking market in the United States, but their competition for an American-made V-twin, a lot of people think Indian makes a better quality bike than Harley Davidson. So I ride neither one, so I don't know. But anyway, now we're going to press on to the round barn. Right down the street in Arcadia from Pops is the Arcadia Round Barn. And it is at free admission, but it's already 2 o'clock. And, you know, we still have quite a bit of stuff to see. So I'm going to link to one of the 2 or 3 guys that I watched, Steve or Josh. I think they've both been here, Steve or John. And I think they both have been here. And I'll link to them, and you can see their report on this. This is worth about 45 seconds of our day because we got still a lot more to see. And bluntly, we're going to see the round barn in Mullisville, Kansas, which, okay, now you know. And so we'll walk inside that one. So we're going to skip this and we'll press on to see what's next.
City.